Well, to take more on the story, I'm joined by Desiree Laverne from Greenpeace. Desiree, good evening. The DA is not the only one to question the validity of these tests. Just this past Sunday, the Sunday Times running a big spread of its own independent tests that it has conducted of the water that clearly shows that it's unsafe. As Greenpeace, have you done the same? Have you sought to have those waters tested independently?
Okay, well, all our water tests are done through Talbots. They are independent and they are reliable. I wouldn't quite rely on eThekwini's tests. They are actually in-house tests. So we actually prefer Talbots because they are independent.
Why is it that the city is so resolute on sticking to what it says its test results have shown versus what is coming up in the Talbot test results, as you're saying, because there is a big discrepancy there?
Yes, of course. I suppose we also have to understand it from the eThekwini side. They will lose a lot of visitors over the festive season. In addition to that, we're also coming up for elections. So I think a lot of it is deception, without actually taking the residents or the communities into consideration. It's as though we actually don't exist as long as the eThekwini can produce the results they want, not the results that they are, as long as it fits into their agenda.
One of the big concerns, Desiree, is around the high levels of E. coli that have been found. What are the big risks that are associated with E. coli, and what does it mean opening these beaches up to thousands of people?
Well, I mean, if you have a look at our beaches every festive season, they are crowded. People are out there. They've saved the entire year just to get down to the beach, to enjoy themselves, to have fun in the sun, spend their money. All of that's all going to change because, firstly, well, apart from all the readings not being correct, you are now exposing all these thousands of visitors that came down for a holiday to gastro, to headaches. So, in actual fact, our doctors and our hospitals are also going to be overwhelmed. And as it is, our hospitals aren't coping. I'm talking about our public hospitals aren't coping. So they are actually creating a bigger problem apart from the...
All right, unfortunately, it looks like we've lost Desiree Laverne there, as she is with Greenpeace. And, of course, they are really warning against the pending reopening of Durban beaches amidst this conflict around the true state of those waters. As you heard, independent results out of Talbot showing that there are high levels of E. coli. The city, of course, disputes this and says its own testing has found differently, which is what they're using to justify the reopening of those beaches.